Bienvenidos chicos a la clase del día de hoy. Vamos a continuar hablando de vocabulario básico en inglés. En esta ocasión, en la clase número 43. ¿Ok? Espero que le saquen bastante provecho. Y recuerda, ¿ok? La explicación se hace primero en inglés y después una pequeña explicación en español si en caso tal vez no llegaste a entender todo. ¿Ok? No te preocupes, no te dé ansiedad. Trata de comprender la mayor cantidad de palabras posibles. Y si no, pues puedes esperar a la explicación. Okay, great to have you here. Hello, everyone. Hey, I'm really happy to be with you today. Let's start with the first word. Okay, the first word is party. Okay, party. Okay, T, party or party. Yes? So, what does it mean, guys? This is a social event, right? This is a social event. Okay, this is a social event, or in some cases, we can talk about a group of people. Okay, um, um, group of people. So let's start with the first meaning. Okay, the first meaning is very common. For example, we can say, "It's my birthday." Really? Okay. Is it true, Enrique, or just is it just an example? Okay, guys, the first thing you have to remember about this word is that you have some verbs. No, for example, I have a party. Okay, hey, I have a party this weekend. Okay, I have a party this weekend. So that's the first part. No? I have a party. I throw a party. This is a little more informal. Okay, informal. You can say, "Hey, I'm having a party at my house this weekend," or "I'm throwing a party." Yes, it sounds a little more informal. Yes, that's the only thing that you have to do. Okay, guys, is it okay to say, "I'm making a party"? Is it okay to say, "I'm making a party"? Yeah, there's a lot of students that translate. Okay. Is it okay to say this? What do you think? Yes, guys, remember to keep tapping on the screen. It helps a lot. Yes, keep tapping on the screen. Yeah, very good. So remember, making a party doesn't exist in English. It doesn't exist. Okay, this is not the best way when you're talking about organizing a party. You can say, "I'm organizing a party," or "I have a party." Okay, I'm having a party or I'm throwing a party. Okay, when you say "I'm throwing a party," you're indicating that you are the person in charge. Okay, you're the person that is going to do all the stuff to organize a party. Okay, so if you want to say that you are the person that is organizing this event, it is better to say "I'm throwing a party" or "I'm having a party." Okay, that's enough. We never use "I'm making a party." Yeah, this doesn't exist in English. Okay, what else, guys? What else can we say here? Other expression that you can say, "Organize a party" is also it's also okay, but it's more like a big event. No? Now you can say "I'm at the party." Okay, now pay attention to the following preposition here. At. Okay, I'm at the party. So if somebody calls you, okay, "I'm arranging a party." Arrange is like to fix a date, something like that, no? But it's not like the best, or it sounds very formal, a bit formal. Yes. Now, if you say "I'm at the party," okay, or maybe somebody's calling, and you can say, "Hey, where are you?" And you can say, "I'm at the party. Okay, every time you want to talk about that you are having, or you are dancing, or you're in a you're at a birthday party, you have to use this. Okay, I'm at I don't know, my friend's birthday party. I'm at the teacher's wedding party. Okay, you always use at. You can also say, okay, I met. Okay, maybe you can say I made new friends at the party. See? I made new friends. Yeah, it means that you've talked with a lot of people and you had like a good chemistry, right? So you can say I made new friends at the party. Again, guys, the preposition that we're gonna use here is at, okay? Keep this in mind. We never use on or in or a thing like that. Yes, that's it. That's it, guys. Now, what else can we use here? Okay, what else can we use here? We can talk about birthday parties, okay? Birthday party. Okay, birthday party. Okay, we can talk about surprise parties. Okay. Oh, it's a surprise party. Birthday party. Surprise party. You can say a wedding party. Yes. After the ceremony, we usually have a party also, no? This is a wedding party. You can say a graduation party, prom party. Yes, other possibility, pool party. Have you ever been to a pool party, guys? Pool party, no? Yes. What's special about these parties? Well, there's a swimming pool, right? And everybody's having fun, dancing, playing around or in a swimming pool, right? That is a pool party. Yes? That's it. That's it. Now, this is the first case, okay? Number one. Now, in the second case, we can talk about a group of people, okay? A group of people. For example, you can talk about a political party. Yes, number two, we can talk about a political party. Maybe you can say, eh, this is a famous political party in my country, right? Or maybe the president is from a new political party, yes? Or this political party has existed or has been founded 50 years ago. Yes, that are political parties. Like, for example, in the case of the United States, now we have like liberal parties, yes, liberals and Democrats, right? We have like two big political parties in the United States. Now, if you go to other countries, maybe there are five political parties, 10 political parties, and things like that. In that case, we're talking about an organization, okay? The organization. Okay, guys, that's it. That's it. That's how we can use this class. Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you the explanation in Spanish. Write, please, your own sentences. I'm gonna read you in a moment, okay? Don't worry. Ok, chicos, entonces party tiene dos significados, ¿ya? Significado más básico, esto es un evento social, es una fiesta. Y en este segundo caso es un grupo de personas. Normalmente sería como un partido o una agrupación. Lo vamos a ver en un momento. El primer caso, que es lo que más nos interesa, porque es lo que más se usa, es este tipo de verbos. Miren, chicos. I have a party. I throw a party. Ok, si yo digo I have a party, ok, estoy hablando acerca de, tengo una fiesta. Ok, pero también se puede entender como que yo la estoy organizando o como que yo voy a ir a una fiesta. Puedes usarlo de las dos maneras. You can say, I have a party at home this weekend. ¿No? Tengo una fiesta en casa este fin de semana, ¿ok? Entonces, aquí es como que tú lo estás organizando. Pero puedes decir, hey, I have a birthday party this weekend. Tengo una fiesta de cumpleaños este fin de semana. Y probablemente solamente tú estés insistiendo allí, ¿ok? Esa sería la diferencia. Money, thank you so much for your gift. Ok, that's it. I throw a party. Esto es un poquito más informal. Esto sí es específicamente que tú lo estás organizando, ¿ok? I'm throwing a party, ¿ok? Es como que yo estoy organizando una fiesta, ¿no? Throw significa lanzar. Pero como es de manera informal, se da a entender que tú eres el que está lanzando la fiesta u organizando la fiesta, ¿ok? Entonces, puedes utilizarlo de manera informal. Ahora, si quieres utilizar algo más formal, if you want to use something more formal, you can use the word host. I'm hosting a party. I'm hosting a party, ¿ok? Estoy organizando una fiesta. Ahora, vamos con otra palabra que siempre usamos con party. Vamos a utilizar la palabra at. I'm at the party. Ok, estoy en la fiesta. I'm at the party. Puedes utilizar también el artículo. ¿Dónde estás? I'm at a party. Ok, estoy en una fiesta. Yes. You can use it that. Ok. You can use it too. Ok, y puedes usarlo para cualquier cosa, ¿no? I made new friends. Hice nuevos amigos en la fiesta, ¿sí? Entonces, vamos a utilizar at. Esto siempre lo vas a ver, tenlo en cuenta. Ahora, lo que nunca deberías utilizar es esto, ¿ok? Make a party. Quizá tú lo traduzcas del español, ¿no? Hacer una fiesta. Pero esto en inglés no se utiliza, ¿ok? Nunca voy a decir I make a party. I make a party. Ok, nunca, nunca jamás. Never ever. Ok, we never say this. Ok, make a party. Por eso, si alguien escucha a make a party, automáticamente yo digo, está traduciendo de español al inglés. Ok, entonces, si tú cometes este error, probablemente sea porque estás solamente traduciendo, no estás pensando en inglés. Y eso es un problema a largo plazo. Ahora, ¿qué tipo de fiestas tenemos? Tenemos birthday party, fiesta de cumpleaños, wedding party, esta es una fiesta de matrimonio, o sea, la recepción después de la ceremonia. Surprise party, una fiesta sorpresa. Pool party, una fiesta con piscina, ¿no? O en la piscina. Pool party. Ok, así que ahí tienes más o menos cómo se puede utilizar esta palabra de manera básica. Y el segundo caso, como habíamos dicho, es una organización, un grupo de personas. Political party. Esto es un partido político. Ok, partido político. Es un poquito más formal este asunto. Well, very good, very good. Take a screenshot of this, and now I'm gonna read your sentences. Please, guys, remember to keep tapping on the screen and share the live. Recuerda, chicos, compartir eh, esta, eh, el live, por favor, la clase. Denle tap tap ahí a la pantalla. Si están por aquí por YouTube, también denle allí al botón de like y compartir. Ok, Sophie, hello. Great to have you here. Great to have you here. Sergio, at, depende. At es bastante amplio. Ya hemos hecho esa palabra en la clase número 38, me parece. Tendrías que ir a ver la revisión de la clase, porque no se utiliza en un solo caso. Solo te recuerdo que at se utiliza cuando hablas de party, en la fiesta, at a party. Si quieres más detalles, te recomendaría que vayas a ver la repetición en el canal de YouTube. Ahí como media hora estuve ahí hablando de at, usos de at. She went to a party last night, Gabriela. Dona Mira, hello, welcome. Okay. Your turn, hello. He was offended. He was offended because his friends didn't invite him to the party. Yes, that's it. Very good. I met your mom at a Coco Bongo party. Okay, good job. Good job. Good sentence. I'm going to the party tonight with friends in order to spend time with them. Okay, Fernando, thank you. In order, yes, in order sounds very formal. In order is very common for writing. La palabra in order se utiliza bastante en writing. En español es más como, no, en conversaciones es más como so, ¿no? So I can spend time with them. In order está bien, ¿ya? Solo que suena muy formal cuando hablamos de conversaciones. I'm going to a party tonight with my friends. Or maybe I'm going to a party with friends tonight. With friends tonight. So I can spend time with them. So I can spend time with them. Ok, pero si estuviera en una oración escrita, está perfecta la oración. Ok. Mavirel, hello. My daughter threw a party. Threw a party for her son. Gabriela. Simple past. Vamos a usar de throw. Utilizaríamos el simple past. Threw. My My daughter threw a party for her son. O threw a birthday party for her son. Yes. El pasado, ¿no? Hizo una fiesta, organizó una fiesta para su hijo. Ok, chicos, vamos con la siguiente oración. Let's continue with the next sentence. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, dictation. Right. We need to continue with that dictation. Listen to me and write, guys. Okay. We left the party at 10. We left the party at 10. We left the party at 10. Listen and write. We left the party at 10. Okay, that's the sentence you need to write. El precio de qué? Si deseas información sobre clases personales o grupales, mándame un mensajito al interno. Let's write it down. Okay, we left. Okay, left. En ese caso, left, cuando hablamos de leave a place, es irse de un lugar o salir de un lugar, ¿no? We left the party. Nos fuimos de la fiesta o dejamos la fiesta. Okay, we left the party at 10. Yes. So we left the party early. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe my mom or my parents didn't want me to go to that place. Okay, let's continue with the next sentence. Vamos a borrar esto y continuamos con la siguiente palabra. Chicos, ayúdenme con los tap taps, por favor. Necesito apoyo para poder continuar, chicos. Si yo pongo de mi parte, estoy poniendo aquí, estoy dando mucha información y ayúdame con los tap taps, por favor, compartiendo también si es posible. Si te está siendo de utilidad la clase. Okay, keep tapping on the screen, guys. Okay, let's continue with. Okay, the next word now is theme. Okay, what does theme mean, guys? Well, we're going to talk about two meanings. Number one, we can talk about not fat or not heavy. Okay, that's the first meaning. And the second one is not thick. Okay, not thick or dense. This way. Give me a second. Yeah. Not thick or dense. So let's start analyzing some examples here. Okay. Number one, we can talk about person that is not fat, person that is not heavy. Yes. So we can talk about a thin person. No? For example, you can say she's thin and athletic. Okay. Uh, thin and athletic. One more time. We're talking about a person that is not fat, right? We have fat person, heavy person, and the opposite is thin, not chubby. Yes, that's right. A good synonym of this word is slim, right? Yes, you already mentioned that, no? She's slim. Now, remember, guys, that in this case, slim is a little more positive, okay? This is a positive, always. If you want to make a compliment or if you want to give a compliment to someone, the best word that you can use is this thin, slim. Okay, you can say, "Hey, you look really slim," or "You are really slim." No, you have a very nice figure. Yep, slim. A very positive word if you want to make a compliment or if you want to compliment someone. Okay, now what else can we use here, guys? Well, we can talk about something that is not thick or dense. For example, we can say, um, the book has, okay, thin pages. So what does it mean? That the paper is very thin. It's isn't thick, you know, thick, thin, right? And it's the same in the case of the books. You can say the book is very thick. It has a lot of paper. Or you can say that the book is thin. Yeah, you can use it in that case too. What else? What else can we say here? We can say like this laptop is very thin. So it's the same, right? You're talking about that the laptop is not thick, okay? Is slim. Yes, nowadays with the advance of technology, everything is thinner, right? Remember, like 20 years ago, we had a lot of thick cell phones, right? The cell phones were very thick. Nowadays, the cell phones are very thin, right? Like this, no? Okay, we're talking about this, no? This cell phone is very thin, no? Nowadays, you can put it on in your pocket. You can take it everywhere, and it's not. It's very portable. Yes, you can take it everywhere, and everything is okay. So in this case, we're talking about thin, okay, not thick. And we can also use this for dense, not dense. No, for example, uh, the air is thin. Okay. At high altitudes. Okay. Uh, the air is thin. What does it mean? That there isn't a lot of air. No? If you climb up a mountain, if you're in the top of a mountain, I don't know, maybe three 3,000 kilometers or 6,000 kilometers, you are going to breathe with difficulty. Why? Because the air is thin there. So what does it mean? That is not dense. Okay, that is the other explanation. The air is thin. It isn't dense, or there isn't a lot of air there. No? Yep, very good, very good. Well, guys, take a scripture of this and we'll continue with the explanation in Spanish. Ok, chicos, entonces, thick tiene dos significados, ¿ok? Cuando hablamos de alguien que no es gordo, thin, delgado. Algo que no es grueso, algo que no es denso, ¿ok? También. Cuando hablamos de algo que es delgado o espeso. Vamos a ver esto aquí. O ligero también podría ser, ¿no? A ver, Número uno, she's thin and athletic. Ok, ella es delgada y atlética. Ok. Otra palabra que es muy común para delgado es la palabra slim. Cada vez que tú quieras hacer un cumplido a alguien, utiliza la palabra slim. Hey, you look so slim this year, ¿no? Te ves muy delgada este año. Ok, entonces la persona se va a sentir bastante halagada. En el caso de thin no es tanto así, ¿no? Thin es más como que neutral, es decir, es como decir delgado. Pero slim es como decir, hey, te ves bien esbelta. Que esbelta, o sea, delgada, pero con buena figura, ¿no? Esbelto. Esbelto o esbelta. Entonces, esa es la pequeña diferencia entre slim y thin. Pequeña diferencia nada más. Ok. Number two, lo otro. Estamos hablando de algo que no es grueso, algo también que es delgado. The book has thin pages. El libro tiene páginas delgadas, páginas que no son muy gruesas. ¿Ya? Así que es como cuando tú escribes y volteas y la parte de atrás ves que también se trasluce la tinta, ¿no? Entonces, esa hoja es delgada. Sí. Ok, y lo opuesto sería thick, ¿no? Thick pages. Este libro tiene hojas gruesas. Thick pages. Siguiente, the laptop is very thin. Esta laptop es muy delgada también, ¿no? O cuando hablamos de celulares también, son muy delgados. Los televisores, ¿no? Thin, ¿no? A comparación de las versiones que teníamos antiguamente. Thin. Ok, ¿qué más tenemos por acá? The airy thing. Estamos hablando de algo que no es denso, algo que es ligero. El aire es ligero a alturas, grandes alturas, ¿no? ¿Por qué? Porque no hay mucho aire. The air is thin. El aire es poco denso o no hay mucho aire allí. Por eso tienes dificultades cuando vas a lugares con bastante altitud, ¿no? Okay, guys, this is what you have to do here. Let's read your sentences. Vamos a leer a ver qué tienen por aquí. Okay, great, great. Atomic Habit has thin pages. Doesn't have, Gabriela, doesn't have thin pages. No, o sea, si estás hablando acerca del libro físico, puede ser que este libro tiene hojas delgadas, ¿no? Pero si esto quiere decir que el libro es grueso o es amplio, pues Atomic Habit is a thick book. It's a thick book, ¿no? Or it's a thin book. Es un libro grueso. No, no nos referiríamos a las hojas, sino al libro, ¿no? Atomic Habit is a thick book. Aunque no, no tanto, ¿ah? No es tan grande ese libro. Hay libros mucho más gruesos. I love thick books, not thin ones. Yes, thick books, libros gruesos, ¿no? Como El Señor de los Anillos, por ejemplo. Eso sí. I'm thin and only thin. Okay, Ska. He promised make me thin, but the result was negative. Make me thin. Maybe lose weight. I would use that, Georgeson. He promised he would help me lose weight. Okay, but that's not the answer. Yeah, my son is very thin. He exercises very often, Ana Ávila. He exercises very often. Podría decir, no hace ejercicio muy a menudo. He exercises very often. Very good, guys. Listen and write the following sentence. Let's see. Her hair is becoming thin. Her hair is becoming thin. Her hair is becoming thin. Listen and write. My ring is so dense, thin, maybe. Her hair is becoming thin. Her hair is becoming thin. Okay, let's write it down. Let's write it down. Okay, guys. Her hair. Okay. Her hair. Casi la misma pronunciación, ¿ah? Her hair. Her hair. Por ahí hay una I aquí, ¿no? Her hair, su cabello, el cabello de ella, is becoming thin. So what is the meaning of this, guys? Her hair is becoming thin. What does it mean? That her hair is becoming not dense. Okay, not dense. No, there isn't a lot of hair. No, the number of hairs he has is reducing. Right, it's reducing. It's the meaning of this. Okay, not dense. Not dense. Yes, that's it. He's losing hair. Okay, that's right. Huh? He's losing hair. That's right. Very good. Let's continue with the next word, guys. Okay, next word. We're using here sign. Guys, be careful with the spelling of this. Okay. Sonia, thank you very much. Welcome to this class. I really appreciate it. Okay, remember to keep tapping on the screen, guys. It's very helpful. Okay, guys, don't confuse this word sign with this other one. Okay, this is to sing, right? To sing a song, singer sings. Yes, that's different from sign. Now, what does sign mean, guys? This is a notice with information. Okay, notice with information. Like very direct information. Okay, very direct information. Okay, that's the first one. Number two, to write your name. Okay, to write your name, to sign a contract, for example. Yes? Let's start talking about these two meanings, okay? And there is one more meaning that we're going to say here, no? For example, we can say number one, the sign, the sign says, okay, the sign says, no parking, or parking is not allowed. So that's it. No, there's a lot of signs when you drive, right? You can see something like this. Okay. So we have something like this, like no parking. Yeah, you can see something this and maybe a symbol like this, huh? So this is a sign. No parking. No, don't, please, you shouldn't park here, or parking isn't allowed here. Yes? Now, remember to respect. Huh? Remember to respect. Okay, to the traffic signs. Okay. Okay, for example, pay attention to the traffic signs. Pay attention to the traffic signs, or you gotta pay, you gotta see all of them, right? There's a lot of there's a lot of traffic signs all over the road, right? Maybe they are going to use this for, okay, they we can use this for speed limit, right? Maybe you can say speed limit 60 kilometers per hour. Or maybe you can see a sign with children, no? You understand that there is a school there, yes, or there is a park there. or maybe you can see some places where you have to reduce speed, okay, or in maybe or you have to increase the speed. No, there are some speed limit also. You shouldn't drive under some kinds of speed. Okay, so especially on highways, right? So this is how what you can say here. Okay, traffic signs. What else can we use here? We can talk about warning signs. Okay, and it's a warning sign. So what does it mean, guys? What does a warning sign means? Well, this is a sign that indicates that there is a dangerous situation or place there or um, ahead, right? Something as this, for example, right? Maybe you're driving and then you can see something like this, no? Like like warning, right? Warning. Be careful. Keep away. No, there's something dangerous ahead. Yes, that is a warning sign. Warning sign. Yes, that's it. That's what we have here. Okay. So if you see these guys, you gotta be careful. Yes, you gotta be careful because you don't want to put your life in risk. Yeah, be careful with that. Now, that is the first meaning, okay? That is the first meaning. Now, let's talk about the second meaning, okay? Write your name, okay? We can say, I signed, I signed a document. Okay, I signed a document. What does it mean? That you have to write, okay? You have to write your name or your signature. Okay, you put your signature on a document, something that you agree with, right? That is to sign a document, or maybe you can say you need to sign this form. This is very common when you go to a hospital, right? Sometimes you need to sign or you need to fill up forms and then sign them. Yes, maybe with your personal information and then assign also to, no? So that is also to sign a document or to sign a form. Yes, that is in this case number two. Okay, guys, take a screenshot of this and then we can continue with the next part. Ok, listo, chicos. Entonces, en este caso vamos a utilizar la palabra sign. Vamos a utilizarlo de dos maneras, ¿ya? Primer caso, esto es un aviso con información. Un aviso o un letrero. Sign, letrero. Número dos, escribir tu nombre o firmar, ¿ya? Entonces, por ejemplo, dice, the sign says no parking. El letrero dice, prohibido estacionarse. Entonces, normalmente es un letrero, un sign o un letrero es algo que es muy, muy cortito, ¿ya? Son cosas, quizá un dibujo, unas dos o tres palabras y suficiente. Se sobreentiende cuál es el objetivo, ¿ok? No es una frase completa, no es un banner, sign, no es un aviso publicitario tampoco, ¿ok? A eso no le llamamos sign. Sign es un pequeño letrero con un dibujo y algunas palabras, ¿no? Quizá por ahí dos niñitos, es un colegio. A 50 kilómetros, ya sabes que es máximo 50 kilómetros. Ok, si te ponen ahí como que unas curvitas, ya sabes que más adelante el camino va a empezar a ser, va a tener curvas, ¿no? Es un camino recto. Ok, entonces, en este caso utilizamos la palabra sign, letrero, ¿ya? Número 2, pay attention to the traffic signs, ok. En este caso, las señales de tránsito, lo mismo, ¿no? Hay letreros como estos de aquí que tienes que aprenderte cuando estás manejando para que, pues, sepas interpretar. Otra vez, es un pequeño dibujito con una o dos palabras, nada más. Letrero, ¿ok? Sign, sign. Warning sign, esto es un letrero de advertencia, igual, ¿no? Estamos hablando de esto. Si te ponen acá una calavera, te ponen acá fueguito, te ponen acá un símbolo de admiración, es que es peligro, ¿no? Ten cuidado, nada más, ¿ok? Warning sign, letrero de advertencia. Siguiente, I sign a document. Ya estamos hablando de firmar, ¿no? Firmé un documento. You need to sign this form. Tienes que firmar este formulario. ¿Ya? Entonces son los dos significados más comunes. Sign también significa señal también, ¿no? Por ejemplo, podríamos decir, uh, there's no signs, okay? There's no sign of life here. No hay señales de vida. There are no signs of life, ¿no? O there's no sign of life. O sea, no hay personas vivas o no hay personas que se encuentren allí. Sign of life. Listo. Signature, claro, signature ya sería exactamente la firma. Listo, chicos. Give me a sign. No, en ese caso utilizamos give me an autograph, ¿no? El autógrafo es diferente de la firma. Nadie te daría su firma. Nadie te pediría tu firma a menos que sea un partido político, cosas por el estilo. Okay. Let's continue. At Rumorosa in Mexico, there are a lot of warning signs. There are a lot of warning signs. Okay, very good. Advertisement, no, advertisement son unos avisos publicitarios, no es, signs no entraría allí. Cuando tú vas al paradero y ves, por ejemplo, compra este perfume, compra esta ropa y cosas por el estilo, eso no es sign. Ya, eso ya es un aviso publicitario, ¿no? Advertisement o billboard, también se le llama. Ok, sign or sign up. Sign up es un phrasal verb, Sol. Ya sign up o sign in, ya estamos entrando a phrasal verbs. Solamente estamos hablando de sign como palabra normal. Imaninki, Manamunanki, Hilder Rojas. Ok. Se llama Savage. Ok, Dar, thank you very much for being here. Saludos a Savage. Don't smoke here. There's a sign. Haven't you seen the sign? ¿No? No fumes aquí. ¿No han visto el letrero? Sí, podrías utilizar también un letrero así, ¿no? Un letrero con un cigarro prohibido, ¿no? Eso ya es un letrero. Puede ser que esté pegado a la pared, es un sticker nada más, pero ya se considera sign, ¿no? Hey, haven't you seen the no smoking sign? ¿No? ¿No has visto el letrero de no fumar? The no smoking sign. Haven't you seen the no smoking sign? Okay. For external use only label. Label tampoco. Label le traía como etiqueta. Okay, necesito ayuda. Okay, Hilder, oh my gosh. Okay, Money, thank you so much. Gas station signs, no sé si podremos utilizar ahí sign, pero sí, ¿no? Las estaciones tienen sus letreros también. Gas station sign. Oh, también puede ser un letrero, ¿no? De que más adelante hay un... Claro, podría ser gas station sign. Okay, guys. Let's continue, guys, with the next sentence. Listen to me and write, guys. Please sign at the bottom of the page. Please sign at the bottom of the page. One more time. Listen and write. Please. mm, Sign at the bottom of the page. Okay. Don't smoke here. Yes, Irina, if it depends. It depends because if you're talking with friends, you can say, "Hey, please don't smoke here," or "You shouldn't smoke here." No? But if you're talking, I don't know, maybe you're in a public place, you can say, "Hey, excuse me, smoking isn't allowed here." Or you shouldn't smoke in public places. Yes, so it's up to you. Don't smoke. And no, no smoking is the you're gonna see that don't smoke is like the order, no? Hey, don't drink, don't sleep, don't smoke. Yes, but if you see a sign, you're gonna see something like this, no? Hey, no smoking. Okay, smoking isn't allowed. Yes, isn't allowed here. Yeah, that's how you can use. Obviously, if you're with your children, for example, yes, you can say that, hey, don't smoke. Why are you smoking? It's dangerous. Don't smoke. Don't do it. Yep. Okay. But if you're at a party and someone is smoking next to you, you can say that, hey, you shouldn't smoke here. It's a public place. Yes. And go to another place. Okay. Thank you, Moni. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, that's it. Let's start writing it down. It says, please, okay, here, please sign, okay, sign at the bottom of the page. Yes, we're talking about to sign a document, right? Or sign a form. The bottom of the page is like this part that is here. No? It's the bottom. It's like the lower part, the lowest part of the page at the bottom. Okay, that's it. That's what it is at the bottom. Okay, guys, that's all that we're gonna do for today. Thank you so much for being here. Remember to send me a message, private message, if you're interested in classes, one-to-one classes or group classes. Yes. Just send me a private message and tell me, teacher, I need one-to-one classes, or uh, I need to know more about the group classes. Could you give me further information, please? Or extra information? I'm gonna help you there. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, and we'll see us again on Friday. Okay. It was good to have you here. Ok, recuerden, chicos, si desean información sobre las clases personalizadas o grupales, mándenme un mensajito al interno. Allí les estaré contestando, dándoles toda la información. Ok. Recuerden escribirme o incluir de dónde o en qué ciudad se encuentran para poder darles más ayuda con la moneda y los horarios también. ¿Sí? Así sería. Listo, chicos. Nos estamos viendo. Bye bye.